SOB grabs me by the throat. This is one of the ones, this is a pet peeve of mine. A person, I've seen someone tell me this, how effective is it? Raise your hand and move the arm, right? And here's my take on that.
Right.
I say, how many arms do they have? And they go, well, 2. And I'm like, oh, so this is what I see inside my head. So I do this, I raise my arm up, I do this, and they grab me with the other arm. And then it just becomes like a salsa dance. Dun, 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 dun. So my issue is, why not just attack him? Right? That's what my thinking would be.
That's too simple though.
Right? So, or what I call the little 13-year-old girl, get your hands off me.
Yeah.
You know? But if you want to utilize what we do, you go, oh yeah, you just attack them.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And then you can either run or continue attacking them. That's the way I would approach that. But think about the amount of time. This is the opponent, right? This person wants to harm you. You're going to raise your arm up, right? Haven't done anything. What stops them from throwing the strike? I'm turning, right?
Good face block. Good face block.
So I see that, and people have shown me and explained to me why it works, but I got to tell you, I have a little bit of an issue with that. I'm walking in my car, someone grabs me, and that's the movement I do.
It would work if you block with your face.
Well, and the other thing too, just from a sheer getting the hand off the person, it doesn't not work. It's just not the most effective and efficient way to get out of a situation.
It's a lab work.
Right.
It's application that
Right.
kind of.
Right. So when he goes here and I do that, right? Now what?
It's like, yeah.
Right? If he goes here and I attack, that's one thing.
Right.
Right? Better to the eyes, boom. Then I move on. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand the concept of the raise the arm, turn the body,
right.
And then, because I used to always say, well, now what? Well, now what?
Right.
If a person wants to attack you, he's going to be like, oh, well, they blocked it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I hear my voice changing because he's squeezing me pretty tight, and that's what I want, because it's going to create a reaction. Oh! Boom. The other thing is, I may step off angle, pull him down, and there he is right there.
Right. Right.
If I want to be Master Ron about it, he grabs, I go here, and then I pull at the same time and sweep his leg. What would you do?
Once I go here, the power level drops. Because when he's above here, his power line is above his hip. Now we can destroy him from here because it's the quickest. But if the guy's bigger, I'd probably go off to the side just to like give him more weight and then do something else. So, but aside from that, when he's going here, just like my brother said, this kind of like, it could be effective, but it's just one piece of the sentence, I feel like you said. So if I wanted to hear, I'd do that instead, or, right, here, just in case he has a much longer arm than I have, right, and then I go through, and just that. And also remember, in combat, if he's going up, you can do that before it gets there. Same thing with anything, especially when you're, okay, I'm going to get you in a lock. Once you're here, it's pretty disadvantaged. You're just locked.
Right.
Right? But if you see me coming behind you, that whole effort, that whole thing is a strategy to go, at least run away from that thing.
I do this, he's still in the fight. I do this. He's still in the fight. Matter of fact, I'm in the worst position, and that move, when it's taught, guess what most people who are doing the motion do? They throw themselves off balance.
Yeah.
Now this person grabs you, you're in a rear naked choke or something like that. Now there's nothing you can do. So you have to think in a realm of keeping him out of the fight. What keeps him out of the fight?
When you're doing that, if you want to just be real, very stylistic, nothing wrong with that in combat, right? You just got to know what to do. Right? So if I did this, I go out, I'll mess up his power line, tiger claw, bam, go through. Hey, that was traditional, right? Still effective.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right.
Thanks.
On to the next one.
This one's a blinky blinky.
You really want to do Elvis now?
Blinky blinky, allow that footage to be used, man.
I should hit Parker. Yeah, the whole thing where he has He has a big EP on his back, Elvis does, and I'm not sure if it's Elvis Presley or Ed Parker.